بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Can we go back to the topic?
Yes, please.
Now, my second question was going to be, we are talking about the atheists,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
My second question was, what is the ground on which we could emphasize on to the atheists?
Okay. Always when we talk to others, we have to be very clear that we focus on the common ground between us and them. Always. We cannot bring evidences that we believe in and he does not believe in. Not only with atheists, with anyone.
With anyone, yeah.
With anyone. If I am talking to someone who believes in anything, I can't bring something which I believe in he does not believe in, because that will not mean anything for him. Someone is telling me that so-and-so in Bukhari. I tell him that I don't believe that Bukhari from A to Z must be all right. It has got right, it has got wrong as well. So you cannot bind me with something which I don't believe in.
Right.
If I want to come and have a dialogue with someone who does not believe in my books, Al-Kafi for example, I don't say that you should believe in me because Al-Kafi contains so-and-so. I don't believe in Al-Kafi. So the atheist does not believe in Quran, does not believe in the prophets, but he claims to believe in the reason.
Yeah.
We must focus on reason.
On reasons.
And we will be easily able to prove to him through reason that he is not reasonable.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
We easily, from the reason point of view, we will prove to the atheist that he is not reasonable by ignoring the rational basics. Because the reason tells us that everything which is sophisticated must, or everything must have a maker. Now, this small notebook, small computer in front of me. If I ask someone who made this, and he tells me none, no one, I say, how come? If he says that it was formed or made by earthquake. Okay, how many earthquakes? 1, 2, 3, 10 million? And you see how many parts in it. In the small laptop, I have got maybe 10,000 parts. Small parts and screws and many very small, tiny parts in it.
Intricate details.
Okay,
Yeah.
how come any rational man can believe that this small laptop was formed without a maker?
Right.
That is out of question.
Yeah.
If our intellect tells us that is impossible, unacceptable, as my reason tells me that this is a mug, it is not a car.
Yeah.
If someone wants to prove to me that it is a car,
Yeah.
my intellect will not accept it because it is a mug.
It is.
Okay? Now, a person who claims that this whole sophisticated system, starting from the smallest atom,
Yeah, nucleus. Yeah.
a nucleus, and human being, which is the most sophisticated, which is a whole word, then the sun and moon and water and everything without maker, the intellect says no. So from the reason
Yeah.
which is claimed to be the base for every human being, we can easily prove that the atheists and disbelievers are not rational at all.
So, Agha, then what is the best way of debating with the non-believers?
Number one, we should not attack on them.
No. We should reason with them.
We don't attack. Even if someone does not believe in God, we don't attack. We are responsible to explain, to convey the message of truth. We talk to people gently. Allah tells His Prophet Musa and his brother Harun to go to Fir'aun. You know, Fir'aun was a big tyrant that he claimed that he is the God. He said, أَنَا رَبُّكُمُ الْأَعْلَى, I'm your highest Lord. Allah tells them, فَقُولَا لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. Go and talk to him gently. Talk to people gently.
Gently, yeah.
فَقُولَا لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. Gently.
That's the only way you can convince them.
Yes. With everyone.
With everyone.
Talk to people gently. Don't hurt people's feelings. And then give them the evidences gradually. Don't give overdose.
No.
Gradually.
Yeah.
Gradually. And always focus on common areas
Right.
between you and him.
Wow, subhanallah.
And keep in mind that many people have already decided not to accept any evidence.
Yeah.
So don't be sad.
Discouraged.
Don't be sad. Because the Prophet, who is the best human being,
Yeah.
with all his evidences, with all his highest morals, many people refused his evidences and insisted on kufr. That does not mean that the Prophet evidence was weak
No.
or his morals were not perfect. No. That means that they, the opposite people, they decided not to accept.
Not to accept.
So, those who don't want to accept, don't worry about them. You try your best to convey the message. If the person in front of you wants the truth, he will reach. But you do your best. And don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't hurt his feeling. Don't be offensive.
Yeah.
Try to be polite, gentle, tolerant, patient. Even if he attacks you, even if someone attacks you, attacks your faith, try to keep yourself under control. Then you will be able to convey
Subhanallah.
the message.
We have a caller, Agha. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Yes, brother, you have a question?
Alhamdulillah. Can I speak? Syed Saab, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa
You
barakatuh.
recognize my voice, Syed?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah, brother, please.
It's Nasser from Peterborough, remember me?
Sorry?
It's Nasser from Peterborough, remember
Oh,
me?
yes, brother. Thank you. How are you, brother?
Alhamdulillah. How
Thank
are
you, brother.
Syed? You okay?
Yeah. Yes, brother Nasser. Yes, please.
Syed, you know Imam Ali, he compiled the Quran. He was the first person to compile the Quran.
Yes.
What happened to it?
Imam Ali's copy of Quran with Imam Ali and with the Imams, that copy of Quran contained the Quranic verses which are still existing same.
Yes.
The Quran of today is exactly the same Quran of Imam Ali, not another Quran. But that copy had tafsir explanation on the verses. So no one should think that the Quran of Imam Ali is different Quran. Means we believe in a different Quran. No. It is same Quran as we are reading today. Every Shia Muslim everywhere reads same Quran. But that copy had tafsir on it. Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, coming back to the question again. Agha, what do you think Allah says in Quran about atheists? Has He mentioned anything about that?
Yes, of course. In Quran, Allah speaks about those who don't believe in God. Those who don't believe in God, Allah says, لهم قلوب لا يفقهون بها. They have got hearts. They don't use their hearts. And they have got eyesight, but they don't see the truth. They have got ears, but they don't hear the truth. Means they have deviated from the truth up to the extent that they are unable to think properly, to see properly, to hear properly. And in Quran you read that the people who don't believe in God in the day of judgment will say in the day of judgment that وَقَالُوا لَوْ كُنَّا نَسْمَعُ أَوْ نَعْقِلُ مَا كُنَّا مِنْ أَصْحَابِ السَّعِيرِ. They will say that if we could listen and think, we would not be from the people of hellfire. Which means those who don't believe in God, they abused their abilities, they abused their intellect, they abused their human values, which easily could make them proper human beings. But when they insisted on the truth to be denied and kept on denying the truth, they have damaged themselves. As Allah says in Quran, وَلَا تَكُونُوا كَالَّذِينَ نَسُوا اللَّهَ فَأَنْسَهُمْ أَنفُسَهُم. Don't be from those who forgot Allah, so Allah made them forget themselves. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. Those are the real losers.
We have another caller. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Salaam.
Yes, brother.
जी, मैं सैयद गुलाम अब्बास बोल रहा हूँ। मौलाना साहब से दो एक बातें करनी।
जी जी जरूर
फरमाइए।
गुजरा वो मुझे किस्सा एक मौलाना साहब ने बताया कि बिल्कुल सही है कि ये उमर ने जो मुताब बंद किया था, उसकी वजह ये थी कि वो एक दिन वो मौला अली से मिलने गया। सुबह सुबह तो देखा कि उनकी बहन की का जूता दरवाजे के बाहर रखा था।
इन बातों में हम नहीं जाना चाहते हैं। नहीं जनाब, सुनिए जनाब, बहुत एहतराम के साथ आपकी खिदमत में अर्ज कर रहा हूँ कि हम ये बातें हमारे दलीले के ऊपर कोई असर नहीं करते हैं। सुनिए, हम तो ये सामने है मुस्नद अहमद बिन हंबल की दलील देते हैं और सारे जो अहम सुन्नी किताबों की दलील देते हैं कि मुतआ के बंद करना उमर बिन खत्ताब से हुआ है। अब वजूहात के लिए हम नहीं जाना चाहते हैं, चूँकि आम हकीकत है जो सारे मुसलमानों के दरमियान मुत्तफ़क़ा हकीकत है कि किसी को हक़ नहीं है शरीयत में बदल देना, तब्दीली लाना, चेंज करना, ये किसी का हक़ नहीं है।
अहले सुन्नत के लोग एक रवायत ये भी पेश करते हैं मौलाना कि वो जंगे खैबर के बाद रसूल अकरम ने इसको हराम करार दिया था। आखिर ये कोई रवायत है आप?
ये बिल्कुल जाली रवायत है, ये जाली रवायत है जनाब। इसलिए हमारे पास बहुत दलील है कि जाली रवायत है, बहुत दलील है कि जाली रवायत है। अगर रसूलुल्लाह के ज़माने में ये मुतआ बंद हुआ था, उसके मतलब उमर को खबर नहीं थी। क्यों उमर ने कहा कि दो चीज़ जो रसूल के ज़माने में हलाल था मैं उसको हराम कर देता हूँ? वरना अगर रसूल के ज़माने से हराम हो गया था, अगर हो गया होता तो उमर की बात क्या सही थी या गलत बात होती? ये रिवायत जाली रिवायत है और उसके जाली होना की दलील बहुत है, और एक अहम दलील है खुद उमर के अनाउंसमेंट है। उमर के अनाउंस में ही कानता अला अहद रसूलुल्लाह, नहीं कहा कि रसूलुल्लाह ने बंद किया जंगे मसलन खैबर या खंदक के बाद या कोई भी वक्त। ये जाली रवायतें जो उलमा के सामने, सुन्नी उलमा के सामने भी, सुन्नी हजरात जो बाइंसाफ वो भी कहते हैं रिवायत जाली है। मैंने कहा था इब्न जुरैज मशहूर सुन्नी आलिम खुद कहते हैं मुतआ हलाल है, उमर की कहने की दलील है, चूँकि उमर ने कहा कि ज़माने रसूल के ज़माने में हलाल था, मैं उसको हराम करार देता हूँ। जी यस प्लीज।
Okay. Aghaz, what is your take, or what is your stance on the people who claim that they don't need religion?
Okay. Those who claim that they don't need religion, I ask them simply, does life need system or no? Do you find in life anything in this universe, smallest to the biggest, from the atom up to the galaxy, anything in life is running without system? No. Everything in life is running through a system, which means that our human life also needs a system. What to do, what not to do, what to eat, what not to eat, what to drink, what not to drink. We have got millions of questions. Yes or no? Who gives us the system?
Right.
Either we do it ourselves, and our knowledge is always less. Means we will keep on falling and falling and falling. Or as we believe, the system of life, which is necessary, comes only and only from the creator of life.
Absolutely.
Like any manufacturer, he gives the manual how to use the manufactured item.
Yeah.
If you want to ignore the manual of the manufacturer and make your own manual, you will damage the appliance or the equipment and you will harm yourself. Especially when, for example, an aeroplane. Someone has bought a helicopter and he does not want to care for the manual how to use it from the manufacturer. And he wants to fly on his own. What he will do for himself? He will kill himself. He will destroy himself. Life has got manual from the maker of the life, the creator.
Absolutely.
And that is religion.
That is
Religion is not boundaries. Religion is the manual of perfect life,
Subhanallah.
which makes our life real human life with respect, dignity, happiness, fulfillment and harmony with ourselves, with the others, with the universe, and harmony between what we want and what the Creator
wants. Subhanallah. And we have another caller. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yes brother.
ये अभी मौलाना बात कर रहे थे मोता के बारे में
जी.
ये गूगल पे जाकर अगर MISYAR ये जब लिखते हैं तो उसमें ये सऊदी अरब में राइज एक शादी का
मिस्यार,
तस्करा किया
हाँ
जा
मिस्यार
रहा
जी,
है।
मिस्यार कहते हैं,
MISYAR
मिस्यार जी 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 जानता हूँ, अरबी में मिस्यार कहते हैं, हाँ जी मिस्यार।
तो ये मिस्यार और मुता में क्या फर्क है?
अच्छा, मिस्यार और मुता में क्या फ़र्क है?
क्योंकि ये मिस्यार जो बता रहे हैं गूगल पे ये तो यानी कि वो क्या कहना चाहिए मैरिज ऑफ कन्वीनियंस या हॉलिडे पे जाते हुए जो है ना किसी को साथ ले जाने के
जनाब
लिए।
इजाज़त है मैं इंग्लिश में जवाब दे दूँ ताकि अक्सर लोग हमारे नौजवान लोग समझ सके। डू यू अलाउ मी टू? अगर अच्छी बात है। देखिए मिस्यार इज अ सॉर्ट ऑफ मैरिज which is very common nowadays in Saudi Arabia and many Sunni countries, which is not the permanent known form of marriage that you have to have a house and your wife should be living with you at same house. Misyar is a marriage that man and woman meet not at their own houses always, but at their conveniences, wherever they want. They can meet in the hotel or they can go together on a holiday. It is not like the nikah, which is mainly known, the marriage when two people stay at home together under one, not like that. Misyar is that type of a marriage. This is a sign or a proof that Muslims need other forms of marriage, not the permanent marriage, because not everyone is able to fulfill all the conditions of the permanent marriage. As I said, millions of females who are widows or divorced or whatever, and they have no choice but either to just be angels, which is not possible for everyone, or God forbid to fall in sin, God forbid. Allah saved them by mut'a marriage. Our Sunni brothers don't want to submit to this fact because it is a matter of Umar ibn al-Khattab, who is very respected figure, and they don't want, of course, for them his order is something which is very, very high. And we say that with due respect to every Muslim figure, the Prophet's order is above all. So they don't want to break the order of Umar, who made the mut'a not allowed, so they created alternative like misyar. And now they are coming up with other sorts, the marriage of tourism, okay, marriage of friendship. You find now many forms of marriages from Sunni scholars, because the fact remains the fact that people need a marriage or a relationship which is not the established marriage which is known by everyone, but it can allow man and woman or male and female to be together and have their needs fulfilled according to the frame of Islam, to remain not sinning but blessed with the Sharia of Islam. Misyar is one of the examples.
Okay, so is it something similar that you read sigha, misyar also you read a sigha, or you just have a mutual agreement?
No relationship in Islam, whether it is permanent marriage or temporary marriage, can be valid without reciting the agreement, which we call it aqd. Must. The aqd is must.
Okay. Yes. We have another caller. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, माजरत मैं दोबारा फ़ोन कर रहा हूँ, मेरा नाम मोहसिन है।
जी जी।
बहुत शुक्रिया, गुफ्तगू बहुत अच्छी कर रहे हैं मोहन साहब। हमें कई जवाब मिल गए हैं अपने क्वेश्चंस के, बट इसके ऊपर और भी जारी रखें तो अच्छा रहेगा। एक क्वेश्चन और पूछना था, अगर मौलाना साहब इजाजत दें।
जी फरमाइए।
क्वेश्चन इज which women can one do nikah and muta with, and I mean people from which background, like can we marry Christians, Kafirs, Jews and so on, Hindus and Sikhs and so on and so forth, from the point of Ahl Sunnah especially, please.
Okay.
From the point of Ahl Sunnah.
Okay. All Muslims agree that permanent marriage is not allowed between Muslim and Muslim man and non-Muslim women who is not from Ahl Kitab. I keep Ahl Kitab aside, means Christians and Jews, because there are some difference among scholars about them, but which is agreed upon, no marriage is allowed between Muslim man and non-Muslim women who is not from Ahl Kitab. About Ahl Kitab, many of ulama say marriage with them is also not allowed. Our scholars, the students of ahlulbayt, say that only temporary marriage is allowed with the people of book. But according to the fatwa of Ayatollah Sistani, Muslim man who is married to a Muslim woman cannot have a marriage, mut'a marriage, with Ahl Kitab women unless and until he gets permission from his Muslim wife.
But this gentleman wants to know from the Sunni point of view.
Sunni point of view,
Yeah.
marriage between Muslim man and non-Muslim woman is not allowed. Marriage between Muslim women and non-Muslim man is not allowed.
From the Sunni point of view?
Yes.
Okay.
Some Muslims, some Sunni Muslims allowed marriage between Muslim man and Christians and Jews, but they are minority of them. But majority of Sunni scholars say that marriage between Muslim man and non-Muslim is not allowed.
Unless they convert?
Unless they become Muslim.
Yeah.
They become Muslims. They are Muslims, not non-Muslims.
Yeah. Okay.
But here also a very important point that some Muslim girls who fall in love with a colleague in the university or somewhere or in the work who is not a Muslim. And you know, love is blind, as you know. And in fact, we should always seek from Allah help to avoid our young people the blind love, because it can lead them to great trouble.
Disaster.
So they want to marry with a person who is not a Muslim, and they say that, oh, he told me that I will allow you to do all your worship according to your own faith, and I will not interfere, and I will do my worship according to my faith. Will it be allowed? Islam says no, and very big no. There is no permission for any Muslim female to marry non-Muslim man under any circumstance. No permission.
Okay, Agha, now there's a quotation that I'd like to mention. Religion is the opium of people.
Okay.
What's your take on that?
This quotation is famous by Lenin. Lenin of the Marxism, who was in United in the Soviet USSR. He claimed that without any foundation, the religion that he had or he saw, the religion that he saw according to his experience, the nonsense which he saw by name of religion, yes, was opium.
Was opium.
For him and for his own circle, but not the religion that he did not see where was linen from Islam?
Of course.
Where was linen from ahlulbayt?
Yeah.
Where was linen from Imam Ali alayhi salam?
Yeah.
Had linen read Imam Ali's sayings,
Yeah.
he would have
He would have
said something
definitely
different.
yeah.
In fact, this statement is without any foundation. The real statement is the statement of Imam Ali alayhi
Imam Ali,
salam.
yeah.
He said that religion is the life of the heart.
Subhanallah. Religion is the light of the heart. Subhanallah.
And the light of the life.
Okay, we have another
So,
caller.
Who must be followed? Imam Ali
Of course.
or Lenin?
Yeah, we have another caller.
Yes, please.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa
Wa
alaikum
alaikum
salam
salam.
wa rahmatullah.
My name is Fatma. I have a question for Qibla.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, please.
Qibla, it is true that Umar is the murderer of Fatma, Bibi Fatma to Zahra Salamullah. Can you put some kind of light on this question?
Sorry, can you repeat the
Okay,
question?
I got the question. Yes,
Yeah?
I got the question. See,
Okay. Okay. Murderer of.
see, we don't want to hurt the feelings of others. The facts which are mentioned in the main books of all Muslim sects are available for those who want to read. We say for sure that Fatima alayhi salam was suffering a lot after her father. And we have evidences in Bukhari, in Tarikh Tabari, and many authentic books. But we are very careful not to hurt the feelings of our Muslim
yeah.
brothers and sisters, because all of us belong to one ummah. We say that we follow Fatima alayhi salam because she was the real representative of, or she was part of her father, as he said,
Yeah.
"Bad'atun minni," part of me, the Prophet said. And anyone who hurt her, anyone who tortured her, we don't follow him. Again, we don't want to go into details which can lead to unpleasant atmosphere among our big Muslim family, because all the Muslims of the world are members of one family, and sometimes disputes take place in one family. We don't want to create dispute. We say the truth is truth. Ahlulbayt suffered a lot, and we are with Ahlulbayt, and we are not with anyone who did any injustice against
Absolutely.
Ahlulbayt alayhim salam.
And we have another caller. Ji, hello, assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम सलाम जनाब, मेरा नाम परवेज है, आई एम कॉलिंग फ्रॉम लंदन।
जी परवेज साहब,
मेरा सवाल ये है, इस्माइल सफवी के दौर में
Yes.
जो ईरान वो शिया हो गए थे,
जी।
उसका बैकग्राउंड क्या था, वो क्यों हुए, किन हालात में हुए, और क्या उसके बाद ईरानी कौम जो है वो ज्यादा शिया हुई, उससे पहले वो क्या थे?
जी, तारीख में, shall I answer in Urdu or English जनाब?
Language.
English में, Urdu में?
English में, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
The majority of the Iranians were following Sunni sects, and main Sunni sects were founded or promoted by scholars who were from Persia and the areas surrounding Iran. Say, Bukhari was from Bukhara. Muslim was also from that area. Abu Hanifa was from that area, which is, we call it Aajim, non-Arabs. Okay? Sarkhasi from Sarakhs. And go on, Zamakhshari from where? Also from a very far place in that area, which is non-Arab areas. Majority of the Iranians were Sunnis. For that you find Isfahan was a center of anti-Shiism. And when Umar bin Abdul Aziz ordered the people to stop cursing Ali ibn Abi Talib, Isfahan refused to implement the order of Umar bin Abdul Aziz. He said when the Khatib of Jum'ah didn't curse Ali, they shouted at him, Aina Sunnah? Where is the Sunnah? Where is the Sunnah? Sunnah means to curse Ali ibn Abi Talib. Recently, before about 3 centuries, majority of the Iranians, of course, Iran had Shia pockets, like Qom, like Hamadan, because of the mu'mineen who migrated to Qom, to Hamadan. But before few centuries, because of the freedom of tabligh of the ulama of Shia, majority of people of Iran have become followers of ahlulbayt because of the evidences. And no one was forced to become Shia. And the evidence is this, that till today you find millions of Sunnis in Iran.
In India, yeah.
Today you find millions of Sunnis in Balochistan and Sistan, and also in the area of Kurdistan of Iran. So they are Sunnis, which means that Shia Islam was not enforced. While Salahuddin in Egypt, he enforced Sunni Islam, and he killed anyone who did not leave Shia Islam. That is the difference between the two cases.
Right. Agha, now last question.
Yes.
And then
yes, please.
we have
I have some statement before you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Some people are of the opinion that the first and the foremost thing that a person should be is a good human being, number one. And number two, that the religion is in the heart, meaning that you don't need to practice it. You pray and fast and hajj and all that. Okay, so to be a good human being is something that even God prefers. So what is your take on that?
No doubt, the aim of religion is to make us good human beings. But what is the definition of good human being?
Yeah.
Who defines? We define or God defines?
God defines, yeah.
Who puts the limits, the lines? If you want to define, then you find now even those who smuggle drugs and do human traffic, they claim to be good human beings.
Human trafficking and good human beings?
Yes. There are people who claim to be good human beings doing all sorts of sins because they have got their own arguments. For that we said we leave every argument from people and we ask our Creator, what is the meaning of good human being? He says, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, those who believed in the truth and acted by doing good deeds, not only having good heart. No, it is not enough.
The deeds, the actions.
Good heart and good deeds. And the good deeds must have prayers, fasting, obeying God. obeying God, we should not claim that our thinking is more smart than Allah's order. Allah ordered us to behave in this way, to live in this way.
Yeah.
We cannot ignore Allah's order
Of course.
and have own our opinion. Then we will be arrogant, thinking that we are good.
We are good.
No, we are not good if we are arrogant. We must be humble and we have to submit
Yeah.
to the will of Allah to be perfect persons. I want to say two things. Number one, from here I would like to send salaam and support to all our brothers and sisters in Egypt who are standing against dictatorship and tyranny, and tell them that all Muslims, especially the followers of ahlulbayt, are with you, because we believe that the wrongdoer must be opposed. We are not like that mufti in Saudi Arabia who gave fatwa before a few days, last Friday in his khutbah in Mecca, who condemned the people of Egypt, and he blamed them and condemned them because they are objecting on their ruler. Is ruler and another god? A ruler who is doing injustice and oppression and dictatorship must be opposed. That's number one. Number two, I was being requested by the management of ahlebait TV, this TV,
Yeah.
that there is a financial situation which needs more cooperation from the mu'mineen. And I think it does not need mentioning that every TV channel which is conveying the message of truth must be supported.
Absolutely.
I should take these few words as enough, because I'm sure that our mu'mineen and mu'minat know the importance and also the great reward
Of course.
of supporting any TV channel which conveys the real message of Islam.
Thank you, Agha. Thank you very much. We are not really finished yet. I have a few questions, but I'm afraid we're running out of time. That's all we have time for. Thank you. Thank you, viewers, once again. But I would like to ask my viewers if you have some kind of a suggestion or proposal that what kind of a topic and the subjects that we should discuss on this program. You know, we are open for suggestions. So please email me, send me your suggestions, or ring up the ahlebait office and give us, because we are here to basically help and serve the community. Thank you so much. Inshallah, we'll see you next time. Take care till then, and please do remember me in your prayers. Thank you very much. Khuda Hafiz.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله محمد رسول الله علي ولي الله علي ولي الله علي ولي الله علي ولي الله علي ولي